produce, and West Coast prime meats. Well, on the SoCal Restaurant Show, we love to profile family-owned independent restaurants. And there's a little restaurant dynasty in the Italian Mediterranean category that is taking over Huntington Beach one restaurant at a time. And I thought it was time to talk to chef entrepreneur Dino Ferraro, whose flagship is Capone's Cucina, which has recently been expanded in Huntington Beach, and briefly talk about his two other establishments. And it's a pleasure to welcome Chef Dino to the show for the first time. Good morning, Dino.
Good morning.
Chef, you originally started outside of Huntington Beach before you opened Capone's Cucina in Huntington Beach. Can you give us a little background about what led you into Huntington Beach and what the concept for Capone's is? Because I believe you're of Sicilian ancestry.
Absolutely, yes. I was born in Messina, Sicily, and it brought me up to Huntington Beach. I used to be in the city of Westminster for a few years prior to Huntington Beach location, and then I relocated to Huntington Beach. And I love the city. The surf city is beautiful, and the people are great here and close to the ocean. Enjoy living here. I live here with my wife, Lisa, and my two boys, Caleb and Joshua, and very close to the restaurant, so I take advantage of every moment going home, visiting the boys. You know, restaurant business is very time-consuming, and you got to be there for your family as well as you are for your customers.
Dino, I think that makes nothing but good sense. Now, Capone's has been a big success, and you recently expanded into the storefront next door last year. Tell us a little bit about the restaurant. Paint the picture, Chef Dino, if you will, for audience members that might not be familiar with it.
Absolutely. Capone's opened in March 11 on 1999, so we've been here approximately about 18 years. And
you have an anniversary coming up. Congratulations!
Thank you. Yes, it's exciting to make it this far and creating great clientele, great followers. That, as you know, I'm the owner of 3 very successful restaurants in Huntington Beach, and it's flattering. It's great seeing customers coming to us 3 times a week to each restaurant. So they come once. We do have a lot of clientele that come to us on Tuesday at one restaurant, and Thursday to the other one, and Saturday to another one. So since I'm an owner-operator at all 3 restaurants, I really don't have any management or anything like that. I have leaders, but I do look over everything myself, and I go from restaurant to restaurant every night on a daily basis, and I get to see people. For example, I come to my Black Trumpet, and I see Mr. Johnson at Black Trumpet on Tuesday night. Then Thursday night, I'm cooking at Capone's. I see Mr. Johnson coming in, and it's a joke between us. They all go, "Hey, Dino, long time no see," and it's so exciting to see people coming to me every day. So I moved to Huntington Beach about 18 years ago. Capone's had such a great demand, and we created great followers. We have long wait every single night of the week, and finally the next door space became available, and we decided to expand. We created a great, beautiful, gorgeous bar and expanded some of our seating area to help with the wait at the door. We thought it was going to be helpful, but we just created more business, and we still full, and we still have a long wait.
Dino, that's a good news problem. Now, tell me the secret of one of your dishes. In my mind, the mark of a really good Italian restaurant is how they do their calamari fritti, and you have an excellent version of that dish. What is your secret?
I love my calamari. My calamari, we do season the calamari. We marinate it for a few hours in advance in buttermilk, and we use some paprika in there, and when we fry the calamari, we toss it in flour, and we add some sliced pepperoncini and thinly sliced red onions. And we had a couple of tiger shrimp in there, and then we fry it, and then it's just beautiful because of the crispy onions and the pepperoncini in there. Calamari is really good.
It is good. Now, you also serve it with your house-made marinara, which is excellent. Tell us very briefly about the marinara, because, of course, if you're an Italian restaurant chef, Dino, and you don't do a killer marinara, it's time to go home.
Totally. You always judge the good Italian restaurant by their bread and by their marinara. Totally correct. Please don't share this with the fire department. We do cook our marinara all night long. That's how the mama makes her her marinara. Marinara has got to be cooked long time. You can't just start the marinara and in 2 hours you're done. No. So we start our marinara around 9, 10 o'clock at night, and we finish it another 12 hours, around 10, 11 in the morning. It's very tasty, great, long time cooking. Marinara is the key to a successful Italian restaurant.
And Chef, it is a good one. Now, we know that the Mona Lisa is also an Italian concept, but as we're running out of time here, Chef Dino, we want to talk about Black Trumpet Bistro briefly, because that's a bit of a different concept for you. It's more Mediterranean, and there's some French influences there. So give us a very brief profile of Black Trumpet.
Yes, true. We have our chef partner, Francois Loutard. He's a French-born chef, been in the United States for over 35 years, and he was the executive chef of Antonello restaurant in the city of Costa Mesa, and he came and joined me in the past days at Capone's, and then we started Mona Lisa. So we did Mona Lisa, Italian food with French flair. So as you know, French, they are known for their sauce, for their salad dressing, for the butter that they use in their sauces. So Chef Francois, he used lots of butter and cream in his sauces, and as we all know, California loves saucy and buttery food. Mona Lisa became very popular in the city. It's a very cozy restaurant, kind of like the osterias in Italy, that all the tables are closed and you sit down at the table, your neighbor next door sitting at the next table, because all the neighborhood people come to you. And Black Trumpet is Mediterranean tapas. So instead of doing a strictly Spanish tapas, with the help of Chef Francois and my nephew Nemo, what we did, we created a menu with Italian, French, Spanish, and Greek. We created the beautiful tapas menu. We have about 35 different tapas. Every night we do 4 or 5 different specials. So people just come. We have this huge chalkboard. People just come and just look at the chalkboard and just order the specials, because the specials are amazing. People look forward coming there.
Absolutely. Dino, we need to leave it there. It is Huntington Beach's restaurateur that's taking over the city, one restaurant at a time. Dino Ferraro. The empire at this point, the flagship is Capone's Cucina. There's also Mona Lisa Cucina and Black Trumpet Bistro. Chef Dino, thanks for sharing the time with us, and we look forward to catching up with you again.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. You are listening to the SoCal Restaurant Show. We're taking a short time out. When we come back, we're going to